Hello and welcome to this episode of Cooking with Kim. So I just got back from the gym and the grocery store, and I figured I would show you some things that I'm going to try out this week. So I'm working on weight loss. I want to get rid of all this. See, I don't like this, I don't like this, and it's just too much body. So I have a lot of kale. It's not my favorite, but I've made a few things with it that I've been enjoying. So it's clean eating, it's good for you, and I'm gonna do that. I just touched my hair, so let me rinse my hands. I've never made one of these videos before, so if my lighting is bad, my sound is bad, or I don't seem prepared, it's because I suck at, well, I don't suck. I don't want to be negative. It's just that I'm inexperienced. So let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is a kale salad. It's pretty healthy. I like it as lunch or dinner. You can throw in some baked chicken or really anything that you want protein wise. You can even add some other fruits or vegetables to it, but here's how I like to do it. I have some almonds. They're slithered raw almonds. I'm going to put them in the oven for 5 minutes until the edges are a little browned at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So for the dressing, that's what we're going to work on now. You need about 2 tablespoons of shallots, which I've never heard of until recently. I guess they're an onion. But about 2 tablespoons. So I already cut them up and just dice them small. You can use more or less depending. And then a clove of garlic. So I like garlic. Garlic and onion makes your breath stink. Bad breath keeps the bad boys away. Remember that. So when you do garlic, I learned a trick. I'm going to show you. I'm going to try. Okay. Let's see. Garlic. Okay. Alright. Get your knife. Put your knife on the garlic. Smash. Sorry. Smash it. And then just wipe it off. And then you can just dice it. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but hopefully me talking to you and telling you what I'm doing is enough. And if I make another video, I'll try to improve the quality. Maybe. I'm really just doing this for me. It's kind of entertaining and fun. I don't have friends, except virtual friends on social media. I'm around little kids all day. So this is my only adult time. And I don't know what to do with it. And so I'm going to make some videos and pretend like I have an audience. I might pretend I'm on Chopped and throw together things that I have in my cabinets. But I'm really trying to do some clean eating, healthy stuff. And making videos kind of gives me the motivation to do that. So that's what I'm going to keep on doing. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. Maybe I'll get a friend soon. Alright, let's continue with the dressing. Now, red wine vinegar. You're going to need some of that. Hold on. 2 tablespoons is all you need. Bam and bam. 2 tablespoons of orange juice. I don't like drinking orange juice because even the orange juice that says it's fresh, the name brand good stuff, you don't know what's been added to it, right? So the best orange juice is juice that you've actually squeezed yourself from an orange. Don't trust everything that you read. Read ingredients. Don't read the front marketing label. Read the back label. So I bought a big orange, and I am just not even going to measure how much juice I put in. But you should roughly 2 tablespoons. All right, I already washed and chopped kale. So you want about 2 bunches of kale. You're gonna trim off the stems, wash it, chop it into some little bite-sized pieces, like I did here. Throw that into a bowl. Try not to make a mess. It needs to kind of be it needs to, I don't even know what I was getting ready to say. I'm trying to sound really fancy, and I'm not very fancy. Alright, this is Dijon mustard. This is whole grain Dijon mustard. It smells pretty good. You need about a tablespoon of that as well. Alright, throw that into your dressing. Let's whip it all together. All my almonds are done. Nice and toasted. What was I doing? Okay, let's whip up this dressing. Smells like vinegar. Smells like apple cider vinegar. Alright. Just pour it over the kale. And then just mix it around. Okay. I know I didn't mix it much, but this is just for show. Now you need dried cranberries. You want to try to get cranberries that don't have sugar added. I couldn't find them, so I'm using one that says less sugar. So you're going to do about 1/3 cup of that into the salad. And then about 1/3 cup of the almonds. That's going to get tossed together. And that's pretty much it. Just eat it now. Sometimes I throw heirloom tomatoes in there. And, I mean, you can put chicken in there if you want. I'm so tired of chicken. You can throw some spinach in there too if that's your thing. It's pretty good. I like it. I was thinking maybe if I crisp up or roast chickpeas, garbanzo beans, I can put them in there and maybe it'll add extra crunch and still be healthy. I don't know, but this is how I've been doing it lately. It looks pretty good. Let's see if I can show you. I eat from these little small baby bowls to make sure that My servings are not enormous. I think like 2 tablespoons of almonds are a serving. That might be wrong. You might want to look it up. But it's a very simple salad. Let's see. Whoop. Can you see that? Don't mind all the mess from my cooking. Okay. Okay, just wait. Okay. Now something even more simple is a smoothie. Some people don't like the taste of kale, but it's very good for you. So a really good way of getting them vitamins and kind of masking the bitterness of kale is to make a smoothie with fruit. Don't get fruit that is like canned and has sugar in it, added preservatives. I think even maybe pineapples in a can, in pineapple juice. Sometimes pineapple juice is still not healthy because they add stuff to it. So read your labels and try to buy fresh. Don't buy canned. I already put some kale that I washed and removed the stems from and chopped up into my little mini blender. And because I want my smoothie to be tropical fruity, and we don't have tropical fruits available this time of year, I bought frozen stuff. So, this is organic mango chunks. The ingredients are organic mangoes, nothing added. So I'm going to put a little bit in here. I'm just winging this. I don't know what color it's going to come out to be. Usually when I make a smoothie, I just throw a bunch of healthy stuff into a blender and call it a day. I also have pineapples. Ingredients says pineapples. So, there you go. I don't know if you can see the ratio. I have this orange, this other half of an orange here. I'll probably just give it to this kid over here. Maybe I'll add it to something. But I kind of like the kid, so I might feed her. And it's healthy. Alright. Unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Oh, it splashed all over me. Alright. I don't know how much to add, so I usually just add a little bit and more again later if I need it. I'm going to blend it up over here so that it doesn't kill your ears. I think I overfilled it. You just stir it a bit. Not taking anything out. Just kind of like squishing it down and stirring it up. Making smoothies is new for me. I've only made like 3. Do you see this? Bam! This thing. It smells amazing. I think some people add a little bit of honey to give it a little bit more of a sweetness, but I think the fruit is sweet enough. This is amazing. I don't even taste kale. It's so good. I wish I could eat that all day. Alright. So, the last final thing that I'm going to make today. By the way, I'm not eating all this right now. The salad is for dinner. The kale chips that I'm getting ready to make are going to be a snack for my girls when they get home from school. And this smoothie I just made, I'm going to have it for lunch. Usually, maybe you should have it for breakfast, but I'm still pretty full from breakfast. And I don't want to skip eating lunch. So I'm just going to have the smoothie. Let's get to these kale chips, shall we? Alright. So, I have rinsed and dried some chopped kale that I've removed the stems from already. I don't have much room. I don't know if you have seen this kitchen disaster here, but I have a routine and I do the same things every day at a certain time, and cleaning my kitchen has not, it's not even time for that yet. So don't judge me. And all the mess that I just made, I'll clean up after the video. But kale chips. So preheat your oven for 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to cook these for about 10 minutes until the edges of the leaves, the kale leaves, are crispy and brown. I'm just going to dress it a little bit with, I'm going to pour some olive oil on there. And I'm just going to put salt. I have Himalayan sea salt that I'm going to put on there. I am Avery, stop. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. In Baltimore, Maryland, we have a seasoning called Old Bay for crabs and seafood mostly, or chicken mostly. But when I put Old Bay on these, they are really, really good. So maybe I'll do that anyway. It'll be some Old Bay. Alright, just a little bit of olive oil. The olive oil's all gone. Okay. I'm not going to use vegetable oil. The other kind of oils that I have are sunflower oil and coconut oil and sesame oil. I'm going to try sunflower oil because I've never tried it before. But really you should maybe use olive oil because I know it holds up to the heat well, and I don't know that much else about other oils. So, okay. A little drizzle of this sunflower oil. And I can't find grapeseed oil anywhere. I've looked at 3 major grocery stores here, and I cannot find them. So, sunflower oil is what I bought in place of grapeseed oil. I'm going to make a recipe today that calls for grapeseed oil, but since I don't have it, I got to talk to my life coach, nutritionist guy, who's the best. Let me know if you want to know who he is, and I'll put you in contact with him because he's amazing. And he can help you no matter where you live. So just toss it around a little bit. Okay, and we're gonna put it in a single layer. Make sure it's not all bunched up somewhere. Okay, and then I'm just gonna cook it, and that's it. And so now I have 3 healthy kale foods, and I don't need to snack. I don't need anything sweet. I don't need sugar. I don't need a soda or anything because I have this awesome smoothie. I don't need chips or fries later because I have these awesome kale chips. And a whole entire bag of kale was not wasted in my house for the first time in a long time. So that's it for now. I'm going to go. It's almost time for my talk with my nutritionist life coach guy. Really looking forward to that. And maybe I'll make another video when I figure out some other recipes that I want to share. All right, bye.